Hello, artists. My name is Mrs. Cutterly. I am one of the art teachers in the Sun Prairie School District, and I have been working with a team of art teachers to bring you your art content during distance learning. Today, it is my pleasure to give you a guided tour of what your art content will look like moving forward. This video is intended for students at Northside, Meadowview, and Creekside. I have been working with my student teacher, Miss Smith, along with Miss Hanker, who is an art teacher at Northside as well as Meadowview. I myself teach at Creekside and Meadowview. Hence, this video is for students in all three school locations. During the first quarter of school, we focused our learning content on the studio habits of mind. Studio habits are ways of thinking like an artist. During the second quarter, we will be applying those studio habits to different studios sorted by media. So a studio is a place to make art, and there are all different kinds of studios. We have a classroom studio here at school. You may have a home art studio or a daycare art studio. You can make art anywhere, and wherever you make that art is your studio. When I'm talking about media, that's a fancy word for art supplies. So moving forward, we will be learning about different art supplies and sorting them into different studios. This means that the Google slide file template looks a little bit different. And today I'd like to walk you through some of the features so that you can get all of your learning content and know what to look for, along with how to navigate or move through the slides to complete your art activities. So I'll start by putting my cursor on the screen. The cursor is this white arrow that's moving around. And I want to draw your attention to the title box. That is this blue box in the upper right-hand corner. This is going to provide some information for me, such as the weeks during which I'll be learning about this unit and the age range that this is for. So in this example, it's for kindergartners all the way through second grade. And if you're an older student, this would say third grade through fifth grade. I can see the title of my unit. This is called Exploring Your Drawing Studio. So that tells me I'll be learning about drawing materials. And in the yellow highlighted section is the due date. So here I can see that our drawing studio unit is due by December 23rd. That's right before winter break. I am using my artist eyes to investigate this page, and things that I'm noticing are there's a speaker button. If I would like help with reading, then when I click on this button, you will hear one of the art teachers reading all of the information on this page to you. So use that button if you find it helpful. On the left side of the screen, I'm seeing that there are miniature posters about the studio habits of mind. That should help clue me in to the studio habits I'll need to use in order to do this learning unit. And it'll give me a little reminder about what those studio habits are. Next, I see a large Post-it note that says Big Idea. When I read this Post-it note, it contains information about key ideas I'll learn in this unit. Below is another Post-it note with important information. It's telling me that anytime I see this cursor or this white arrow, I'm supposed to click on it to get more directions. So as I look around this page, I'm seeing that cursor or the white arrow in several locations. I'm noticing it over here. It says, what materials do I need? I'll click on that in just a moment to show you. And over here, I'm seeing a must-do list broken into part 1, part 2, part 3, and there's an arrow or a cursor for each of those 3 parts. So I'll need to click on all 3 of those to get my complete set of directions. Last, there's a help button in the bottom right-hand corner. This will provide the email address for your art teacher if you need to send an email to get assistance. All right, so I'm going to click on what materials do I need? Let's find the answer to that question. When I click on it, it will take me to a new slide. Again, I need to use my artist eyes so that I can find all of the information I need to on this page. What I'm seeing is picture examples of materials that I could use for my drawing studio learning. There's information in this blue box as well as on this pink Post-it note, and I'm seeing that speaker button. So if I need help reading it, I should click that speaker button so I can hear a teacher telling me the information on this screen. The other thing I need to look for is that cursor or the white arrow to find out if there's something else I need to click on. And here it is down in the right corner. I'm seeing the cursor and a label that says Part 1. So I should click on that to get my next set of directions. On this screen, again, use your artist eyes. We see a title in the light blue box. We see that this is Part 1. I know I can click on the speaker button to listen to directions. I'm seeing there is a video I should watch. I am also seeing that there's a note above. If I run into technology problems and the video doesn't play, I can click on this link and access the video a different way. I am also seeing a white cursor or that arrow, so I know I need to click on this for more directions. And I'm also seeing a go back button. So if I need to review a direction from a previous page, I can click on that and it'll take me back here so that I can then go to the lesson part that I need to view next. I hope that this helps you navigate our new Google Slide template. The second part of our video will be all about how to submit your work on Seesaw. Stay tuned. Hello, artists. In part 2 of this video, I would like to walk you through the steps for how to submit your responses on Seesaw for your art activities. To do this, you will need to be logged in under your student account and then click into your art tab. You'll see right now on my screen, I'm in a pretend class that's called Fake Art Class. This was so that I could show you how to do this. I'm logged in as a student pretending to be you. Once you're in the art class, you'll need to switch from journal view to the activity view. The activity view is the easiest way to see activities that have been assigned to you but not completed just yet. As a reminder, you should read through the directions here in Seesaw and click into the Google Slide file on your left so that you can get all of the details and learning needed for part 1, 2, and 3 of your art assignments. When your work is complete, you'll scroll down and look for the Add Response button. It's green, and then click on it. In the past, when you click on Add Response, it would load a blank white screen, but here you can see it's loaded with a teacher template. The other art teachers and I have created a template to help keep you organized and ensure that you are submitting all of the information you need for the 3 parts of your art activity. So let's take a closer look at the template. At the very top, there is a button that says View Instructions. So at any time, if I need to double check something about my activity, I can click there and go back to the directions. I'm noticing that there's text on this screen, which I'll read in just a moment. And I'm noticing on the right-hand side that there are 1, 2, 3 pages because I have 3 things that I need to submit to my teacher before I click on that green check mark. So I'm going to use my artist eyes now to investigate page 1. I'm going to take a look over here. It tells me this is part 1. There are some directions that tell me I'm adding a picture of a skill builder. That was one of the activities. To add a picture, I'll click on the camera tool here on my left and then take a photo of the skill builder activity, doing my best to make sure that the Skill Builder is held close to the camera and the photo is focused and not blurry. That way your teacher can see the learning that you're trying to show us. After I've added that picture, I'm going to take a look here at this yellow box. This is reminding me that what I'm submitting is part of a drawing studio unit, that it has 3 parts, and I have a due date, which is Wednesday, December 23rd. I am also seeing down here a direction to go to page 2 next. So add your photo, then come to the right side, click into page 2. Again, I've got directions in this top corner. I'm being asked to add a photo, so I'll click on the photo tool on the left, add the picture for my part 2 activity, and then down here I'm seeing that I have a box directing me to page 3. So again, I'll go to the right, click on this, and now I see that I have a template where I will need to either write or voice record my answer to these fill-in-the-blank sentences. If I choose to type my answer, I will click on the letter T over here for type or for text. You can type your information into this box, and then this box is movable. Oops, sorry about that. Let me bring my box back. There we go. Thank you for your patience. And I can move that box when I'm done typing in it over to one of the fill-in-the-blank lines so that it goes with the correct sentence starter. If instead I would like to voice record my answer, I will click on the microphone and then I will be prompted to read the beginning of the sentence and then say the rest of my answer. So you can either type on this page or you can click the microphone and voice record what you want to share. Again, in this yellow box, I'm seeing that I need to double check I have completed all 3 pages. So it's a good idea. Go back to page 1, check that you submitted a photo. Go to page 2, check that you submitted a photo. Go to page 3, check that you either voice recorded or typed your answer. And then my final direction is I need to click on the green check mark, which is located up here. By the way, if I'd like to complete this activity a little bit at a time, I can also use the draft button and save it as I go along. I just need to remember that when I complete page 3, that's when I need to click on the green check mark like this. And now I'll see a message that my art activity is awaiting teacher approval. I hope that helps you as you are using our new Google Slide template for Art Studios and helps you use the template in Seesaw, making sure that you're answering all 3 parts of the template in order to complete and submit your activity. As always, if you have questions, make sure that you email or contact your art teacher. Take care.